Emma Massingale, horse trainer and adventurer. I'm gonna miss you guys. Nosy, Melody. Oh, winners. Nice, Vinny. Doo-doo-doo. Yes. Oh, it's the worst bit about going away. It's missing you guys. So tomorrow we head off on our journey. We're leaving about 4 o'clock in the morning to drive to Dover, catch the ferry before driving all the way down to Switzerland. But today I'm at home packing up all those last minute bits. It's hard to know what to pack when you're taking 2 ponies, the dog, and I love the idea of being minimalistic, but I can tell you that when it comes to taking animals on adventures, that just goes completely out the window and you end up taking literally the kitchen sink. But it's really important to me that, you know, I choose to do these adventures, but the horses and the dog don't. So it is really important for our relationship that they know that they're going to have everything that they need. So anyway, I thought I'd show you what I packed and what we're taking with us. We're taking the van and trailer, as this gives us a bit more flexibility, and it seems a bit crazy to take a 7.5 ton lorry with 2 little minis. So in here you can see it's kind of busy going on already. Got some haylage, again important for their tummies, that they don't get upset by suddenly having lots of different things to eat, so keeping the continuity. I've been feeding them the haylage for the last month now, so they're quite used to eating it. Notice also here we have some hurdles, and they're basically because we're not sure quite where we're going or what we're doing in terms of where the ponies are going to stay, so we thought it was better that they had a pen if they need to. So the ponies are going to live in there. That'll be their little travel compartment. It's like a massive stable for them, isn't it? Oh, it's Louis. Hey Louis. Oh, it's so hard. I don't want to leave them behind. Oh, it's the worst bit. Love my babies. Louis, hey? I use these kind of big blue barrels because they're really useful, because you can actually put everything in it and they're completely waterproof. So I've got some electric tape, some treats in case they're good. I'm not holding out much hope. Probably be really bad. I've got some little fly repellent, citronella fly repellent things, some brushes, because they're still molting like crazy. I think I should have rubbed them up a bit earlier. But yeah, so I've just got they're like little brushes with me. Then we've got, what else have we got in here? Oh look, check these out. These are so cute. So lots of people ask me about whether they're going to be in the trailer a lot or whether they're going to be running, and of course they're going to be running lots. We're only going to be travelling in the trailer for, you know, as in the bike trike for a couple of hours. So they're going to run. Check out these. Look how cute these are. They're so tiny. Look, they're like little dinkies. And look at these ones. Ta-da! Yeah, all right, turkeys. Look, they're so sweet. How cute is that? So they're going to be able to run along and not get any bruising to their feet, be really happy. And what else have we got in here? Oh yeah, so I've got their kind of like general care stuff in here. So let me just open that one up. In here we have some Superflex for Percy's joint, and I'll show you his joint. When I got him, he had never had his feet trimmed. He was completely feral. And so he's got this sort of slight deformity on the joint, which is causing a bit of an issue. So I thought it was better to whack him on some Superflex straight away, and hopefully that'll help him out. Normal fly repellent, shampoo and conditioner, and of course, Pimp My Pony. So I don't take any shampoo with me, as I figure we can just share. That's that. Then also in their box I have full first aid kit, and again I kind of use a combination, so we'll share that. So I don't have a human one really, we just can use, I'll use theirs. The only thing I draw the line at sharing is a thermometer. Then down in here, some buckets, and they have what they eat. Good job I'm only taking 2 little ponies. They have their molasses-free, healthy hoof, which is cool. And then they've got some little rugs. They've got their little Rambos in case it's really wet and horrible. Some little tiny fencing stakes. These are really good for little mini ponies. You can get them at More Valley, but they're only sort of very small, but super light, so I'll be able to carry them on the trike. And then in here, I've got it's a general purpose supplement and some pro feet to help keep their hooves. I'm basically just trying to keep everything as much as possible to be the same as when I'm at home. Okay, that's kind of all we've got in here. Some spare shavings as well. Okay, and then what else have we got? So up there in the top of the trike, we have, so there's Inca's little harness, that's where she's clipped on. And then I've got my waterproof rucksack and the hay net, which will go on the front of the trike here. So the ponies can eat as they're going along. And then I've got a couple of spare tyres for my trike, should we have a problem. And then in this tub down here, I'll just show you down here. It's got all my camping stuff. I'm not going to open all that up now, but it's got a basically, I don't know if you can see this way. There you go. You can see now. It's got a torch, some waterproof pencils, my sleeping bag, and a couple of camp mats. So as you can see, we definitely have more than enough stuff. It seems like we're taking loads of equipment and kit, but most of it's for being able to charge the cameras, and I'll obviously only be able to carry a very light amount of stuff on my tricycle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry all my stuff for me, but Jeremy will have everything for the ponies, so should they need anything at all, it's just a phone call away and he can come and give them whatever they need. I'd love to be able to do, for my own personal adventure, I'd love to be able to do these things solo and without a support vehicle, but I feel like that would be a little bit selfish, because if anything happened, you know, I'd never forgive myself. You know, they are my babies and I would absolutely hate it if anything happened, or if one needed to get to a vet and I wasn't able to do that straight away, just because I didn't have the you know, trailer handy. So I decided that when I want to do these adventures, it's fantastic and it's great and it's really exciting, but I always want to make sure that I put the ponies' or horses' needs before my own. To travel horses across to Europe, you have to have health papers issued by a local DEFRA vet. This is just a basic health check to make sure that the ponies are in good condition. He listens to their heart and takes their temperature. The ponies are both fine, and we're given the go-ahead to travel. So at 4 o'clock the next morning, we load the ponies up and head off on our journey. Snacket. Oh, you're hungry, Bess. Are you hungry? It takes about 7.5 hours for us to get to Dover. So we're just at the ferry terminal now, waiting to board the ferry. Ponies are having a little snack. I'm skipping them out. They load the ponies on last onto the ship. We go right on the bottom deck. The crossing is only an hour and a half, so it's not long before we see the French shore. It's a further 650 kilometres to our start point on the Swiss border. We travel down over a couple of days, just to break the journey up a bit for the ponies. The next morning we get packed up and ready to set off. There's only 1,000 kilometres to go.